Noisy Pixel.
Hello and welcome to episode 25 of Unqualified Game Chat for the week of July. What day? Damn it! Do I usually say the week?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm your host, Azario Lopez, and with me today is my co-host, Spencer Legacy.
Ooh, and then there's sparks behind me, and I go, hello.
Some like really bad like alternative rock. John, 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 John.
Wow.
I'll tell you a story. Okay, so since you brought up Disturbed, one day I was going to an event. I bet it was like Anime Expo or E3, but I used to take the bus to these events because I didn't own a car.
Yeah.
But I only live like 2 hours away, but I would take the bus. And the bus is completely quiet when you're going. You know, it was like a afternoon bus, completely quiet. And there's a person about maybe 6 rows ahead of me, and he has headphones on. And in his headphones, super loud, I hear and I'm like fucking prepared. I'm like looking around like, are we all listening to this? Are we all experiencing this at the same time? It just and it gets louder and louder. And then he did oh wow, and then I look around and nobody reacts. And
everyone else is like, this is just LA.
And in my head, this is the most amazing experience of my life. It's just like there are times where I would run or ride a bike with headphones in, and I just wish the whole world was experiencing the great music that I'm listening to. And I'm not necessarily saying that Disturbed is a good band, but it's undeniable that song fucking rocks.
Yeah, bops. Gotta say.
I didn't say bops. I want to clarify that I don't talk like that. I used some reviewers used to write that this bops or whatever, and I actually banned them from saying those terms. I said you can't write this bops. I also said you can't write tugs at my heartstrings in reviews.
Oh, we're not allowed to write solid. We're not allowed to say something.
Oh yeah,
or mixed bag.
Oh, the mixed bag. Yeah. Those are words that I'm like teetering on.
Yeah, I think you can apply solid occasionally, but mixed bag's dead.
Mixed bag is a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tugs at my heartstrings and magnum opus. There was just a period of time. There's just a period of time where people kept using these terms, and I was like, okay, guys, like we're getting a little carried away. So
I think the craziest I get is I described a game's music as banging. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't like the word. I don't like bop. It's a bop.
That's fair.
Yeah, okay, we get it. They really want to start saying pog, and I know the newer reviewers want to fucking start putting that stupid fucking pog in. And in my head,
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD is poggers.
Poggers time. More like Poggers Sword HD. You know, like
Skyward Pog HD. And it links like
I won't allow it, but I haven't seen it. I think it's because they know that I don't like it.
They'll wear you down. Soon it'll be the Noisy Pixel Poggers chat.
I think they're just waiting for me to say it unironically. And I haven't even said it ironically. This is the first time I'm actually saying it out loud, I feel.
I've been saying it ever since that video of Chuck E. Cheese saying poggers.
I didn't see it.
It's a little puppet of Chuck E. Cheese streaming on Twitch playing Fall Guys. And he it's completely silent. And he just looks around and goes, poggers. And that's it. It's so strange. He then his mouth opens a little and he looks around like he's shocked. He's aghast at what he said. It's a great video.
I'll have to dig it up.
I'll have to link it to you.
Well, Spencer, as you know, Unqualified Game Chat is recorded every week and posted to podcast services, Spotify's, YouTube's, iTunes, and every Thursday.
iHeartRadio.
And iHeartRadio. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
With that said, what are you playing?
Well, I've been playing what is technically a sports game.
Oh, sports.
Which is weird because I think sports are boring and dumb. Well, not dumb, but boring. I think they're boring. But, you put funny little colorful Mario characters in there and suddenly sports rule. And it's like, wow, I can relate to this. No matter what the sport. So I've been playing Mario Golf Super Rush for review.
I'm glad you waited to tell me the name because you knew I would fall asleep right after I heard about it.
I know. No, I know. It's it has a story mode. That's what I've been playing. Where you play as your Mii, and the whole time they're making funny expressions, but my Mii looks dead. Like he's just like so the whole time Mario and friends are like, wow, great golfing, woo, and then my Mii character goes and it's strange. But it's really fun. There's boss fights. There's golf boss fights where you have to hit back energy beams like Dragon Ball Z at big enemies. There's rush golf where you don't take turns. You just hit your ball and you run at it and you hit people in your way and you knock them around and you kick their ball into the sand.
Is that fun?
It's the most chaotic fun golf ever.
Couldn't they just make a golf game?
I mean, you can just play golf if you want.
That's all I want.
There's just golf mode.
And if it's a story mode, I want it to be a love story
to golf
between Birdo and Waluigi.
Birdo's in it, and Waluigi has a prominent role. So,
but is there a romance? If
only. But we're halfway there. They're there.
I need that to be canon. If you want me to get interested, you're gonna have to make that happen.
Yeah, we're gonna need a Mario Aerogay. That's what we need. And I won't play any Mario games until that comes out.
Everyone makes fun of me for the way I say Aerogay.
Aerogay.
They keep spelling it out for me too, and I keep saying it the same way, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
See, I think you're saying it like erotic, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess because it's like a Japanese term, it's like aero.
Yes.
I can see both sides.
Well, I won't change a goddamn thing. I'll tell you that much. I ain't got time. I got time to change.
Now, enough about sex. Let's talk about golf.
Okay. Sorry.
No, but honestly, like I don't care about sports, and I thought it was a really fun game because you can just play chaotically, and you can just do goofy shit as like Wario and Waluigi, and Wario's dressed like a cowboy, and it's the most chaotic, fun golf game ever. And my brother actually didn't like it because it was too weird. He was like, "This is like too wild for golf," and I was like, "You're 90 years old." I need it to be exciting, but I've been playing that, and then I am starting up Skyward Sword HD, and I'm excited because I think I mentioned this when we were saying the yays or nays last time. I've never really been too against Skyward Sword. I thought I had fun with it when I played it when it came out, so I'm interested to go back with better controls and see if I still like it or if I see why everyone doesn't like it. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah,
I'm actually playing that right now too, but we'll save our impressions of that game for after our reviews are up, and then we can talk more on it. Definitely. Yeah.
But what have you been playing, Azario? I don't know if it can match up to golf.
I probably can't. I've been playing. Well, we talked in a long time about Akiba's Beat, or Akiba's Trip. Sorry, Akiba's Beat.
Yeah, Akiba's Trip.
Sorry, same.
Someone's gonna get mad at you in the comments for that stuff.
Yeah, what the fuck is your problem? They're two different games. They're two different games.
Don't strip people and beat.
So our reviews are up for that game, but it's all right. It's not. It's
rough.
You know if you want to play it or not. You don't have to listen to us.
That's probably the game that's the most true for.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to play Akiba's Trip.
Yeah.
No one's gonna be like, maybe I'll pick up Akiba's Trip, and no one's gonna like. It's just like, oh yeah, that's coming out. I want to play it.
I wrote this in my review, but it's one of those games that you need to play and not play anything else. You need to play from beginning to end, because the second you pick up something else or the second you walk away from it, you will never return to it.
Yeah,
you
that's
will
why
never.
Previewing it was so hard.
Yeah, you will never play it again. You'll never want to. You'll never feel like you need to.
Yeah.
So other than that, my Cris Tales review is up.
Ooh.
And it's getting a lot of different reactions. People are like, well, you know what really grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears, Azario?
When every fucking nerd in the fucking comments asks me, how long is the game? And I tell one person, but then 5 minutes later, sometimes even less, another person, how long is the game? Just fucking read the goddamn comments, because you're not the only person with this question. It's a very common question, and if I answered it once, and then all the other times that they ask it, I'm like, just read the comments, and then everyone's like, why do you have to be so rude? Well, why do you have to fucking waste my time?
Ooh, good counterpoint.
I'm here trying to respond to other people's good questions, and you come at me with a very bad one.
Also, how long to beat exists. Just Google.
Yeah, I think with this game, this game in general didn't have that, because they only gave me like 4 days to literally play a 25-hour game, and it was a very long weekend. It was, these quick turnarounds fucking suck. And especially with a game that has multiple endings, it's an RPG too with a story, so you have to see it through, because there are times where the story can die. And I thought this story was actually super charming and just really cool. Just I love the idea of a JRPG that just starts and you go on an adventure,
Yeah.
I love that.
Classic, like the first 5 Final Fantasies kind of sensation. We were like, let's go on an adventure.
Yeah. It's you're an orphan, and then your whole life changes, and within 5 minutes, because you discover you're a time mage. Let's go. Let's go.
I like that. Can't we all relate to that?
You know what I didn't like? This is the one thing I didn't like, and it's right in the beginning. So you start the game, and it's like it starts in a battle that's right in the beginning. Okay, and it's like it teaches you the actions of the battle system and stuff.
Yeah.
So you'll get back to that point within like 20 minutes, but when you get back to it, they make you replay that part.
They make
you because there's like 3 battles back to back in the tutorial part right in the beginning, and then it does a flashback to the beginning of how you got there. But I promise it's only 30 minutes into the game, but they make you replay that part, and I was like, man, this is stupid. I don't want to fucking replay these.
Yeah, that's weird.
3 battles again. Yeah. So, but man, it's a good game.
Yeah, I think we said again during Yay or Nay, but it looks really interesting. Like the time concept where you can change like how old your enemies are and stuff. That's a real fun idea.
I'm going through it and trying to get the true ending. The endings aren't bad, but there is one that's like the best ending, but you have to leave each town, each of the 4 regions, like in the best state possible. And it's taking some time, especially because I'm trying to review a shit ton of other stuff and also catch up with a ton of manga. That's really fun. The thing about manga is it's just so easy. I I don't have to sit at this stupid computer. I don't have to sit at this.
You can sit anywhere.
I could just lay in bed. Got my dog right next to me. Just
Reading some JoJo.
put on some chill cow. Just read some JoJo.
Perfect.
I've been reading light novels too.
Wow.
Yeah. Reminds me a lot of when I was really into Star Wars when I was in high school, like Jedi Academy and and all those ones. And there's Jedi Apprentice too. But that's like when I was growing up, I wanted to be a writer to write those type of fantasy novels, and didn't work out.
Not yet. You have all the time in the world, Azario.
I remember that I used to write a bunch of stories, and I started naming all my characters. Every girl character was named Stacy because that was like how unoriginal I was.
Stacy. All the guys were Chad.
All the guys are Chad, all the girls are Stacy. Or the guys would just be me. You know, like
It's me, Azario Prime. Hey,
I'll tell
Stacy.
you, to this day, I'm very unoriginal with names. If it asks me to name a character, I'll name him Ryu in a game.
Ryu, why?
Because it's 3 letters, and I feel like I'm putting. Well, what name do you choose?
Typically my name.
That's so fucking.
Unless
yes, you're
there's a
such a
canon name.
nerd. Oh, I'm gonna go. My name is Spencer. I'm going on a real
Actually, you know what?
adventure.
I only pick my name in like Pokemon.
I'm going on a real adventure.
Everything but Pokemon, I pick canon names because I'm a canon boy. I Google, like, for example, Akiba's trip. His name is Nanashi, I think.
Well, if I'm reviewing a game for Noisy Pixel, I'll put their names as Noisy P usually.
Oh, that's smart. No, I just pick their canon names. I'm a canon boy.
Dude, don't lie. You put Spencer.
That's true.
It's me, Spencer.
When I played Persona 3, there wasn't a canon name yet, so my friend and I made one up. We were like, okay, his hair's blue. What's blue in Japanese? It was like Aoi. And we were like, what's a cool last name? So his name was like Aoi Minamoto or something.
I will say that the first time I played Persona 4, I did use Azario.
Oh, and you had all your friends. They said, Azario, it's me, Chie-chan. How's it going?
But I used to keep like a journal on the side of it and say what I did each day.
Oh my God. That's adorable.
I'll find it. I know I have a blog spot somewhere.
Genuinely adorable.
It does exist somewhere. Hopefully it's not like deleted. I know Blogspot went through some changes, so I'll try to find it and make it unprivate for everybody.
So to clarify, if the game is supposed to be about you, I name it me. But if the game is a character, I name it the character. So Mario Golf, yeah, that's Spencer. But Persona 4, that's Narukami Yu.
Because you're the protagonist.
I'm the protagonist of Mario Golf. I'm the one playing golf. Viewers played the silver case. I had not named him Spencer in the silver case.
Viewers, let us know if you put your name in the choose a name category, or if you just go with
my team. Say that you put your name.
Yeah, or just
but if you would not.
I'm admitting that I'm very unoriginal. That Ryu is the most unoriginal protagonist name, and I just use it because I can't think of anything on the spot.
You just love Street Fighter, or is it just a cool name?
Well, actually, Ninja Gaiden, but
okay,
yeah. So, but it's just a name that I knew from when I was 6 to when I was 32. Yeah.
For a long time as a kid, games didn't let you fit Spencer, so I was Spen.
Yeah, it's only 6 letters.
Yeah, so I was just Spen. So all the characters in Digimon World would say, "Hey, Spen," and I'd go, "Wow, that's me."
You fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
With that said, got some stuff coming out next week and this week, but for the most part, we'll just move on to our quick topic because we talked about this in Noisy Pixel Podcast, which is the other podcast. But I want to know
me in it.
Womp womp.
That's why we have.
They don't deserve you, Spencer.
Oh, you're too nice.
I like exclusive friends, and you're my
monopoly on me.
Yes, you're my exclusive friend. I can't share you, and I won't share you.
Well, I was called a nemesis on one episode. Oh no, that
Yeah, you're the noisy pixel nemesis.
noise
Um,
pixel nemesis. It's harsh.
uh, I want to know your thoughts on the recent Steam Deck announcement.
I think it's cool as hell because, much like you, Azario, I don't want to sit at a dang desk when I'm playing video games.
Hmm.
What am I doing? Working in an office building? I don't
Yeah.
think so.
You filling out paperwork and
Yeah. Spreadsheets?
yeah, punching numbers.
Oh, working for the man? No, thank you. All right. I want to be playing games on a couch or on a bed or on another chair that isn't a computer chair.
Mm-hmm.
So the Steam Deck is the perfect way for me to do that. It's the perfect way for me to relax and play my little PC games wherever I choose. And I think that that's a great feature. And I didn't order one yet, but I can see myself doing it in the future because I really like the idea.
And you don't want to be left out.
Yeah, I don't want to be left out. Everyone says, play this on your PC, and I go,
You're already in Canada, you know?
It's true.
You're already far away enough.
I'm a world away. The last thing I need is to be a world away and a console short.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But
Yeah,
what are your thoughts?
I like it. I think it's super cool. I hate playing games on my PC mostly because I'll play graphically intensive games on my PC, but I don't think it's worth it to play a visual novel on a PC because my PC gets kind of hot sometimes because I'm doing so much shit at once, rendering videos and stuff, that it just makes my room super hot. And sometimes I just shut it down and I just go to my bed for a little bit. But I hate the heat, and that's what PC reminds me of. So I'm hoping that this little guy, this little handheld guy, just cools things down a bit.
Keeps it nice and brisk in Azario's room.
Mm-hmm.
His man cave, as he calls it.
I've never called it a man cave. I
always calls it that.
I want to reiterate and clear up that I have never once called anything a man cave. I may be old.
Look at the new games in my man cave. Check it out.
You know, we're launching a manga show, and I was gonna do this thing where I put fucking manga along because I have a lot of manga, but I was gonna like put it in front of my games on the shelf. But then I thought that the viewers would just call me out on it, so I
know there's games back there, motherfucker.
Yeah, well, it's like this is our first rodeo. This is our first Noisy Pixel rodeo. We know you don't have manga back there all the time.
I watch Unqualified Game Chat. I know that's fake.
But yeah, the thing is about the other manga streamers. They all have their shitty little fucking shelves of manga, and it's always like a bunch of Dragon Ball, a bunch of shonen shit, you know. And I have like, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Or
you got pervy shit.
I have an abundance of pervy shit. I just like the uncool shit. That's probably like the stuff that people don't want to admit is cool, but it's really cool.
I love shonen because it's just dudes beating up dudes, and it's like, wow.
I will agree that it does look good on a shelf. If you're trying to create an aesthetic, and it's a long one, I think like having all of One Punch Man, you know, on your shelf looks kind of cool, but I don't go for coolness.
You make your own coolness.
That's how it goes. I feel like I set the standards for what is cool.
Yeah, no, I would say that's completely fair and true.
And with that, I want to pitch a question off to you.
Yeah.
And extend it to the listeners, of course.
Comment.
But I want to know what game or series or anything that you would like rebooted or remade, we'll say.
You're going to be so mad when I say what I'm about to say because you already reacted to it before we started the podcast.
Is it Phantasy Star?
No.
Damn it.
Sonic Adventure.
God, I wish it was Phantasy Star. God damn it.
As a kid, that was the first 3D game I played, Sonic Adventure, and I loved it to death. I have a 40-hour save file from when I was like 6. I don't know what I did. It's a 5-hour game, maybe.
Dude, fuck that game with the little stupid chim chims or whatever they're called. The gloops.
Chows?
The
Excuse
chow.
me?
Yeah, the
Chim
chow.
chims? What the fuck's a chim chim?
I feel like I was closer than I wanted to be.
The chim chim farm. Sonic
Fuck
goes,
that
hey,
game.
little chim chim.
Jalil White is the only Sonic for me, and if he's not voicing Sonic, then you know, let me tell you, when I think of Sonic Adventure, I only think of Crazy Taxi. So you could tell me all you want about Sonic Adventure, but the only thing I'll be thinking of while you're talking is Crazy Taxi.
Listen,
and
that's fine because
the
Crazy
Offspring.
Taxi rules too.
Yeah, and The Offspring.
And Simpsons Road Rage because that's just Crazy Taxi.
So go ahead. Let me know about your Sonic remake.
About Sonic Adventure. Well, I was thinking, what's a game I played as a kid that like needs a better version? Like Final Fantasy VII has a remake that's different, but you can just play Final Fantasy VII, and other than the visuals, like and the script, it holds up. And like a lot of games, like Pokemon Gold holds up. Like most of the games that I really enjoyed hold up really well, but Sonic Adventure doesn't hold up so good. So that was the game that came to mind when I thought, like, I'd love to see a game that brought me so much joy as a little boy. I'd love to see it remade, hopefully well, because Sonic's in a little bit of one of his rough patches. Sonic's a little bit like an alcoholic uncle. Sometimes.
Do you remember what you liked about it?
I liked the music, which is still really good. I'll point that out. And it was the first time I played something so open where you could like run anywhere. You could like just hang out on the streets. It sounds like nothing now because pretty much every game, like Lego games, are open world. So pretty much everything is. But at the time, as a kid, I was like, first of all, it's 3D. I've never had that before. Second of all, it's a whole world that you can just run around in. And third of all, when you're a kid, you think Sonic's really cool because he's literally written to be that. Like
he's
the
pretty cool
guy. So I'd love to see a Sonic Adventure remake because it actually has like neat characters and fun ideas and different gameplay styles. And B, I think it could really use an update compared to pretty much all the other games I'm nostalgic for that hold up all right or haven't already been remade. So yeah, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see what they do with that. But hopefully it's good. Because
one character trait that didn't hold up with Sonic is the chili dogs.
Yeah, I think that was last seen in Generations.
Yeah, that's
in the opening cutscene. They're eating chili dogs at a birthday party.
That bums me out.
Yeah, whatever happened to? Although it was in the movie.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Movie.
Yeah, I feel like I like mentioned the chili dogs, but it's more of like an Easter egg that you'll talk about with like longtime fans. Yeah, we like chili. Yeah, you know, it's the chili dogs. But you talk about it with like newer, younger fans, they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They don't.
A chili dog.
But I used to eat them without the hot dog and just the chili because you can't see the hot dog. So I just assumed it was bun and chili.
Yeah.
Chow down.
You were trying to be like Sonic. I get that.
Yeah, I used to run around my house naked really fast.
Just shoes.
Let me tell you, I was just 5 years old. Okay, I wasn't like it. I would just
running around again. Get out of my way, Mom. Gotta go fast.
Yeah, doing the Sonic theme. Just so I used to do that. So I mean, I hold on to the nostalgic of Sonic. But let me tell you, Sonic has never been fun since Sonic and Knuckles. Actually,
Sonic CD came out after that. So
okay, you're right. Okay, shit. Sonic CD is really good.
Sonic Mania came out after that. So wrong.
Sonic Mania is not canon Sonic.
Yeah,
Sonic Mania is a fan game
by Sega. Sega put it out. Listen, it's canon.
I've played Sonic mods before. They're all the same,
but they're good.
Yeah, they're better. So they're better than the mainline games. Can't be.
Sonic Generations was good.
I've never played it.
Half of Sonic Unleashed was all right.
Never played it.
Sonic Colors is decent.
Never played it.
And I can't really comment on the other ones because most of them aren't great.
What was that new one? What's the newest one? Forces?
Forces stunk.
I remember going to a fucking I remember going to the Sega building and playing that game like a year before it came out. And I remember going into the character customization of it, and I was like, those Sonic furries are gonna eat this up.
It didn't even let me make Sonichu.
Yeah, so
what's the point?
So I was like, but that's what at the time, that's what I was thinking. That's how out of touch with the Sonic community I am. Because when I saw that, I thought it was an instant hit. I mean, people can create their own fuckable furries.
It's true. The only problem is that the game around it stunk. So.
Yeah, I never actually played the proper game when it released. I didn't really care to. I did play Sonic Mania and I did review it, and it's really fucking good.
It is really good. Anyway, enough dang Sonic talk. As much as I love Sonic, I want to hear what you want remade.
I don't even want this remade. I want this rebooted. Wild Arms. Hello.
Yeah.
Dude, Sony needs to fucking grow a pair and stop being a bitch to the West. Narrative adventures. We're trying to get emotions. Politically
Make
correct.
a funny cowboy RPG.
God, just fucking. I love. Let me tell you, I love Outlaw Star. Outlaw Star. What is it? Cowboy Bebop. Trigun,
yeah.
Fucking all those. Fuck yeah, loved them. So when you give me a fucking game, even like Gungrave, even a game like Gungrave, just the aesthetic of like it's like kind of cowboyish, but I digress. Give me a game that's like science fiction, Western. Wild Arms has all the fixings for a great RPG, and the fact that Sony just hoards that IP is criminal.
It is criminal. I'd love to see more of it.
It's criminal. Xseed would publish it. Give some, but just like surprisingly, Sony has a few. They have Legend of Dragoon. They have a few IPs that they could give up, and they're not. They're definitely holding on to them. Strangely, they didn't even believe in games like Demon Souls. Atlas published it. Like
you're right. Atlas did publish that.
They weren't even thinking like the West was into that, and Atlas had to publish it. Oh fuck! And then Atlas got a huge ass paycheck from it.
And Sony went, "Oh, we better get him for Bloodborne."
Yeah. So it's all interesting how Sony is mostly focusing on these more accessible games, and they're all pretty and they all look nice, but I just feel like that's kind of why I like Nintendo, because they do like
Nice. Yeah.
They do stuff that's unconventional with popular first party trends, and I don't know. I just wish Sony was more into it, and what they're doing to Japan Studio, who created some amazing fucking games. Yeah. Do I ever think we're gonna get a Wild Arms? Fuck no. We're never gonna get a new one. They're never even gonna give us a new Legend of Dragoon. But if I wanted to reboot one series or remake it, or just do anything with, it's the Wild Arms series. I think the last entry was on PSP, and that was it. And that's messed up.
Back.
That's messed up. They even released it on PS2 Classics on the PS4. Yeah. So that's when I was like, oh shit, they're bringing it back, but they never did. There is an updated Wild Arms on PS2 called like I don't know, WF or something like that, or it's a remake of the first one on PlayStation 2.
Oh, I remember that.
Published by Age Tech. And the reason I know about it is because G4 did a review of it, and it was a really funny review. And G4 honestly inspired Noisy Pixel. So shout out to G4.
That's fair. It made me want to do it too.
Punk rock G4. But yeah, Wild Arms. So listeners, let us know what games you would want rebooted or remade. But yeah, let us know in the comments, and we'll interact with you. With that said, for listener comments, I guess we should just go off of some Dertomatin Toaster said that left a large comment that Thursday is not a Screamo band. To that, I say, fuck you. I say whatever I want to Screamo, and Thursday is the only Screamo. And I know it's like inspired by the band, blah, blah, blah. But whatever. Arguably, Full Collapse is the Screamo album that I'm talking about, because War All the Time kind of drifted into a more melodic, hardcore, political punk-esque style, but definitely Full Collapse. We could talk about music a lot, though. I used to be in a band. If you listen to me a long time,
band phase of Azario.
There is a punk phase of Azario.
Shit.
Yeah. If you listened a long time ago before my surgery, my voice was messed up, and it was actually caused from the farewell tour of the last band that I was in, and I blew out my vocal cord after a month of touring.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I paralyzed the vocal cord, and I sounded like a lesbian for like 3 or 4 years because
what was your band name?
I'm not gonna say it on here.
Oh, come on.
I'll tell you later.
Okay, I get to know then.
Listeners, you can find it. It's not like I'm hiding it, but if you'd care enough, you could just search my name.
It's not like I'm hiding it, but I won't tell you.
Yeah. What else do we have? Any comments?
We got Lozy, as usual, being a cool fellow.
Who said, what's this? Oh.
They're just always really chill. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Well, everyone in the comments, really nice. Justin
Anime's back.
Back with a nice comment.
Better than ever.
I don't know how you...
Todd B said Edgeworth is a point-and-click adventure, not a visual novel.
Todd B knows what's up. Yeah. Thanks for all the comments.
Fan base. Thank you.
Keep
commenting. I always read it. I read it all. I want to see what you guys say.
Cat A, I did want to address you wanted to know the first games we beat or finished. And yours was The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which is a great game. Mine's not that interesting. It was Mario on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Mine was Aladdin on the Sega Genesis. Yeah.
Both okay games. Aladdin was pretty good. Aladdin was pretty good. Yeah. I admitted that I used warps to get.
And I had my older neighbor beat the hard levels. So.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I remember the first time that I saw the whole the princesses in another castle thing, and I didn't really understand it when I saw it. I was like 5 or 6 years old when I first saw this prompt. Yeah. Very interesting to grow up.
Very interesting.
Something like that. And now, like, I have nephews. I have one nephew, but like friends' kids that grow up and they don't even want to look at Mario because it doesn't look like Fortnite. So fuck them.
Oh no, old man Azario's coming out.
It just bugs the shit out of me, dude. Bugs the shit out of me, these fucking little kids watching hours of YouTube Minecraft videos, just hours. That's all they do. They sit and watch YouTube all day. And, I digress.
Topic of next episode, raising your children.
Yeah, how to raise your children from people who don't have them.
We're people who don't have them and don't plan on having them soon. Let us tell you how your child should be raised.
The only reason I would want a fucking kid is to play my goddamn games. And
you're not playing Minecraft. You're playing Aladdin on the Sega Genesis.
I just want them to play my PlayStation games and give me a bunch of trophies. Make me look cool.
Little trophy farmers. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some kids. Trophy farmers.
So one of those child labor camps to just like kids.
Not labor if they're playing fucking Minecraft PS3 getting me trophies.
Farming me trophies. All right, but that's enough from us. Thank you all for listening.
Thanks, everyone.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.
Noisy Pixel.